Lunenburg 3-2. On the backhander, that's 1-0 Greenfield. Here's one, and slammed it home. Aaron Landry is going to go all the way to the house. Division 3A State Championship, beating Lunenburg 3-2, and then mugging Riley Grove. Number 6, Gabe Dellen. Number 23, Griffin Foskett. Number 9, Javier Danucci Sims. Number 14, Mateo Navarro. Number 3, Ethan Marowitz. Number 16, Matt Backus. Number 5, Samir Goddard Kanafi. Number 15, Joe Boyer. Number 17, Gabe Raposa. Easthampton is coached by Andrew Lawrence. Now for your starting lineup for the Frontier Redhawks. Number 1, Owen Babb. Number 5, Peyton Sledesky. Number 7, David Petinato. Number 8, Karen Bright. Number 9, Brady Birch. Number 11, Matt Seacard. Number 12, Devin Niles. Number 13, Tyler DeBrio. Number 14, Datar. Number 15, Fernando Severia. Number 17, Sean Hee Sun. Frontier is coached by Evan Horton. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. My name is Tom Albert, joined by myself and Alec Eckel. Tonight is the Western Mass quarterfinal. We have the Frontier Redhawks versus the Easthampton Eagles. And this is for sure going to be a good game. Whoever wins tonight plays on Wednesday. So Easthampton's ready, and it looks like they're going to start with the ball. And it's going to be Mateo Navarro who's going to start with the ball. And he's going to kick it back to his team. Eagles kick it back. Frontier already trying to get on the attack, but Eagles are just passing it back and forth. Oh, and tackle there. So Karen Bright will have the ball. He's going to kick it way downfield. Goes into the Eagles' feet, but Karen Bright ends up with it. Kicks it back to Datar, who kicks it over to David. Over to Peyton. Karen Bright with it, over to Devin Niles, back to Datar. Datar kicks it downfield. Now the Eagles with a chance. They get into the box, but good defense there by David, who kicks it out of bounds. Definitely a gloomy night, and it's cold. Eagles throw it in. Carter Herbert with it. Payne Solowski clears the ball. Now Carter Dudrill with it. And now Brady Birch with it for Frontier. Trying to get it to Tyler DeBriel. Tyler kicks it over to Dwight Balk. And the Eagles end up with it, as no one was there. Carter Dudriel for the Eagles with it. He kicks it over to Gabe Zellin. Gabe Zellin back to Carter. Carter trying to get up to the field, and Matt Seacard puts it over to Dwight Balk, over to Devin Niles. Devin Niles boots it way downfield. It's headed by Samir. Matt Seacard kicks into Tyler DeBriel. Matt Seacard has a shot on goal. Tried to chip the goalie there, but didn't quite work out. Frontier has a throw, and Datar throws it in. He throws in the Devin Niles and fought over the ball. Now Karen Bright over to Datar. Peyton Solowski kicks it downfield. Brady Birch trying to get the ball. Shawnee tries to get it downfield. Karen Bright kicks it over to Matt Seacard. It's kind of a ping pong match. Now Ethan Merowitz with it for the Eagles. Over to Javier Sims, who kicks it in, and it's going to be wide left of the goal. Played about 4 minutes left in, or 4 minutes in the quarter. And Frontier will have a goalie kick, and Karen Bright will kick it. Karen Bright kicks it over halfway line. Frontier with the throw in. Matt Seacard will throw it in. Throws in to Chani Sun. Over to Tyler DeBrio. Back to Matt Seacard. And Gabe Zellin will, or no, sorry, Samir Goddard will throw it in. Gabe Zellin with it for the Eagles. Over to Joe Boyer. Over to Gabe Zellin. Or no, anyways. Karen Bright has it. And the goalkeeper for the Eagles collects. He kicks it downfield. And Noah Babb for Frontier, whose goalkeeper collects. Joe Boyer going down the sideline for the Eagles. Now Carter Dudrill kicks it in. Daytar trying to fight for the ball. Makes a good slide tackle on it. Carter Dudrill with it. And now Chan Hee-sun with it. He kicks it, tries to get it to Tyler DeBrio. And some good defense there by Matt Backus. Thrown by Brady Birch over to Devin Niles. Devin Niles tries to get it to the center of the box, but it's headed out. Karen Bright gets the ball. Gets it over to Matt Seacard. Over to David Pantanano. Over to Karen Bright. Now over to Brady Birch. And now Tyler DeBrio with it. Over to the corner of the box on the right side. Matt Seacard with it. Tries to get it into the box, but it will go out of bounds and be a goalie kick for the Eagles. The goalie kick was by Matt Backus. Carter Herbert kicks it upfield. Chani tried to get out of there. Karen Bright kicks it to the sideline over to Devin Niles. He boots it upfield, and the Eagles goalkeeper collects. Goalkeeper rolls it down to the sideline. Gabe Raposo with it. Over to Fernando now for Frontier. Karen Bright. Matt Seacard down on the sideline. He kicks it in, tries to get into Brady Birch. Goes a little behind him. Now Devin Niles with it. Makes a shot on goal, or Oh, and it heads off the goalkeeper's hands and then off the crossbar. So it'll be a Frontier corner kick, and it looks like Devin Niles will take it. So a good opportunity for Frontier there, and maybe they'll have another one. Good kick in. Oh, the corner kick almost went in. Well, looks like Frontier will have another corner kick. Just on the other side this time. Devin Niles kicks it in. The header just missed, and it'll be a goalie kick. The goalie kick will be pretty sure by Matt Bakis. Daytar with it. Tries to get it over to Chani. Carter kicks it backfield. Over to Samir Simmons. Payne Solosky with it. They're trying to get to the ball. Carter Dudrill with the Eagles. Shot on goal by Ethan Merowitz, and it looks like it was an offside call. So it'll be a Frontier free kick. Kicked by Karen Bright. That was a very good kick by Karen Bright. Chani gives it to Brady Birch. Brady over to Matt Seacard on the side. Back to Brady Birch, who tries to kick it in. Nice shot on goal, but the goalkeeper for the Eagles collects. Headed by David Patanillo, and it's kicked out of bounds, or it heads out of bounds. So it'll be an Eagles throw-in. This time by Ethan Merowitz. Karen kicks it to Matt Seacard, who boots it downfield. Tyler Dubrio making some good moves on the ball. Keeps it from going out of bounds. Karen Bright with it. Over to Devin Niles. Devin over to Brady Birch. Brady over to Karen Bright. He's a defender coming on him. Johnny Sun with it. Back to Karen Bright. He boots it way downfield, and it'll be a Eagles goalie kick. And once again, the goalie kick will be by Matt Bakis. Kick downfield. Payne Solosky with it. Tries to get to Devin Niles, but Eagles intercept. Eagles with the chance to score here. Carter Dudrill. Kicks it over to teammate, and no Bab collects. Good play by the keeper. Looks like Dylan Martin's looking to sub in. The last time these two teams faced, he was the goalkeeper. I think he was the goalkeeper for most of the season because I think Noah Babb got injured. Eagles will have a throw-in, this time by Jack Belcher time. Brady Birch collects, over to Devin Niles. Devin Niles has a shot on goal, but it's wide right. Dylan Martin comes on for Fernando Savara. Looks like Another free kick by Matt Bakis. Or no, not free kick, goal kick. Javier Sims with it. Devin Niles now. He has it. Played about 14 minutes. Carter Herbert with it. Over to Javier Sims. And it's kicked out of bounds. And it was off Frontier, so it'll be a Eagles corner kick. Looks like Javier Sims will be taking the, oh, nope. Will be by Ethan Merowitz. Frontier sets up, and no Bab collects. So an excellent play by him. He boots it downfield. By Jack Belcher time. Dylan Martin over to Johnny Sun. And couldn't quite get it to Matt Seacard. So Jack Belcher time will throw it in. Throws it into Carter Herbert. So Eagles now with it. Carter Dudriel with it. Now Karen Bright for Frontier with it. Tries to get it to Brady Birch. And now Devin Niles with it. Eagles pushing up on the field. Ethan Merowitz. A good slide tackle by Payne Slosky. And he took away that shot for Ethan Merowitz. It's thrown in. And it falls to the sideline over to Jack Belcher time. He kicks it over to Gabe Zellin. Gabe over to Gabe Raposo. Looks like it will go to bounds. And be another Frontier goalie kick. Looks like going on for the Eagles. Trying to sub back in will be Samir Godhard Hanafi. Ethan Merowitz with it. Shoved. Karen Bright. Matt Seacard with it. He throws it downfield, trying to get to Tyler DeBrio, and it just kicked out of bounds by Jack Belcher time. Tyler DeBrio, he's going to throw it in for Frontier. Throws it into Karen Bright. Kicks it back to Peyton Solosky. Over to Datar. Carter Herbert with it. Kicks it over to Javier Sims, and a good save by Noah Babb. Devin Niles. Over to Tyler DeBrio. Now Carter Herbert for the Eagles with it. We get a nice move on the ball. Gets it over to Javier Sims. Javier Sims takes a great shot on goal, and it just tips off the crossbar. Now coming on will be onto the field will be Samir Goddard Hanafi. And coming off the field will be Mateo Navarro. Karen Bright, he's going to kick it off, or he's going to have a goalie kick. So he kicks most of the goalie kicks and free kicks for Frontier. Matt Seacard with it. Over to Tyler DeBrio, who makes 2 nice moves on the ball. Gets it into the box. There's been a couple little calls. Daytar gets the ball and starts Carter DeBrio. Dylan Martin with it. Heads it to Tyler DeBrio. Matt Seacard kicks it in, and goalkeeper will collect. Dwight Box going to come on for Frontier. Off comes Tyler DeBrio. For the Eagles, Mateo Navarro comes on. Coming off is Jack Belcher time. David Patanio throws it in. Eagles with the chance. Carter Drew kicked it over to Javier Sims. Over to now to Carter Herbert. Back to Javier, headed by Karen Bright. Karen Bright. He kicks it back to Daytar. Daytar over to Payton. Payton over to Chani-san. Now Ethan Merowitz with it. He's going to have a shot on goal. But actually it was a good tackle, and they're going to have a corner. The corner will be by Ethan Merowitz. Good corner. Javier Sims with it. No, Gabe Zellin with it. Over to Carter DeDrill. Trying to make a move on the ball. Good clearance there by Frontier. Javier Sims with it. Over to Joe Boyer. And no bad will collect. So around 17 and 10 seconds left to play in this half. Still tied 0-0. Carter DeDrill made a nice move on the ball. Over to Gabe Zellin. Gabe Zellin. Now Carter Herbert with it. Over to Carter Herbert now back with it. And no bad will collect once again. Looks like it may have been an over to Peyton Solosky. They thought there was a play there, or there was a call. Dylan Martin with it. Tries to get it upfield, and the goalkeeper for the Eagles collects. Kicks it around to the looks like there was a foul in the play. Looks like Matt Vegas will take the free kick. He keeps it over to Carter Dudriel. Off of John He. And now Javier Sims tries to get it in. And it looks like we'll go to bounds. And Matt Seacard will have a thrown, but subbing on will be Tyler Dubriel for Brady Birch and Matt. Can't think of the name. Aiden Valderrama. He came on for Matt Seacard. So Samir throws it in to Carter Herbert. Carter Herbert over to Gabe Zetlin. Gabe over to Joey Boyer. Off of Karen Bright, and Sean He will kick it downfield as it's going the other way now. Gabe Zetlin over to Joey Boyer, who kicks it in field, trying to get it to Ethan Merowitz. Good shot on goal, and it will be over the top. Around 14 minutes left to play, and once again, still tied 0-0. Karen Bright will have the goalie kick. He kicks it downfield. Tyler Dubriel heads it. Hit it by Samir, and he heads it out of bounds. David Fernando comes on for Charney-san. David Patanao throws in. Over to Fernando, over to Aiden Valderrama. It's kicked out of bounds. Ethan Merowitz kicks it in, or throws it in. And it will be a frontier throw-in. David Patanano will throw it into Valderrama. Over to Karen Bright. Now Javier Sims kicks it. Nice shot on goal. Great save by Noah Babb. That was an excellent save. Fernando with it, kicks it over to Devin Niles, and there was a foul.
here. And when they go to kick, you press the back on it to zoom out. And you just go.
We'll go again. All right, so the Eagles with the corner by Ethan Merowitz. Karen Bright will take the goalie kick. Brady Birch is going to come on the field. Off the field comes Dwight Bach. Mateo Navarro makes a nice shot on the goal, but no Bab collects. Over to Datar, and now Carter Dudriel making a nice move on the ball, keeping it alive for the Eagles. Aiden Valderrama kicks it over to David. Headed by Samir. Now Carter Herbert kicks it over to Gabe Zellen. Headed by Karen Bright. Devin Niles gets it over to Brady Birch. Falls into his hands. Carter Dudriel making nice moves on the ball. Datar with it. David over to Aiden Valderrama. Devin Niles now with it. And it's kicked out of bounds. So Griffin Fosgate. Well, actually, Matt Bakis will have the goalie kick. He kicks it downfield. Javier Sims. Now Devin Niles with it. Over to Dylan Martin. Dylan Martin tried to get it over to Aiden Valderrama. Went out of bounds, so it'll be another Eagles goalie kick. That was another great kick there by Matt Bakis. Payne Solosky kicks it downfield. Over to Devin Niles. Devin Niles trying to go down to the sideline. Over to Fernando. Datar with it. Datar over to David. Over to Payne Solosky. Over to Devin Niles. Devin. Over to Karen Bright. He's tripped up, and now Carter Dudriel will get over to Javier Sims. Eagles get down to the sideline. Javier Sims with it. Nice move. Karen Bright now with it. Ball fell into his feet. Fernando, nice move there by Gazelle. Karen Bright with it. In Valderrama with it. Matt Bakes. Tried to kick it downfield. It goes out of bounds. In Valderrama will have a throw in. He throws in over to David. David over to Brady Birch. Brady Birch over to in Valderrama, who stops him from going out of bounds. And it'll be a goalie kick. So Matt Bakes will take another goalie kick for the Eagles. Still tied 0-0. With about 4 minutes left to play in this first half. David Patanano with it. Over to Peyton Solosky. Javier Sims hits it over to Carter Dudriel. He makes a nice move on the ball, but it'll go out of bounds. So it'll be it will be a corner kick for the Eagles. And Carter Dudriel looks like he's going to hit it. Carter. Oh my gosh! Almost scored there by the Eagles. Fernando kicks it over to Aiden. And kind of falls on the ball. Javier Sims with it. Makes a nice shot on goal, and it's wide left. Just barely. Around 2:45 left to play. And it will be a Frontier goalie kick. Karen Bright kicks downfield. Tyler Briel. Brady Birch over to Devin Isles. Kind of chops it over in. Devin Isles fighting the ball for Javier Sims. Carter Dudriel with it. Over to Carter Herbert. No, Ethan Merowitz. Some good defense by Dylan Martin. Javier Sims with it. Over to Ethan Merowitz. 4 Frontier defenders are over there. And it's kicked way out of bounds. So now under 2 minutes left to play. Karen Bright will have the goalie kick for Frontier. Ooh, nice moves by Carter Dudrell, and he was tripped up. They have a free kick. Noah Babb comes up with the ball. He kicks it downfield. Samir. Now Ethan Merowitz with it. The Eagles with a chance to score, and it's kicked out of bounds. So one of the last plays of the game, or not game, half. And that looks like that will end it. So it's still tied 0-0 in this Western Mass quarterfinal. We have Frontier Redhawks versus the Easthampton Eagles. And they're going to take a halftime, and so will we. This is Frontier Community Access Television. Hi, and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host, Tom Albert, joined with Megan Self, Alec Eckel, and the camera crew. So this is the Western Mass quarterfinal. Frontier and the Eagles are tied. I think in this game so far, the Eagles, they've been playing a little better as they've had a couple more shots on goal than Frontier. So Frontier needs to step it up a little, and we'll see who comes out on top. So Frontier, they're just having a team huddle. Now refs are signaling them for them to go. Brady Birch kicks it back to Karen Bright. Karen Bright kicks it downfield. Ethan Merowitz kicks it downfield. Payne Slosky takes control of the ball. Kicks it over to Devin Niles. Chani Sun with it. Chan Hee over to Matt Seacart. Carter Dodrill with it. Trying to get something going for the Eagles. Daytar kicks it over to Devin Niles. Over to Tyler Dubril. And over to Fernando, who's trying to get it to Brady Birch. And Griffin Fonskate collects for the Eagles. Joe Boyer kicks it over to Samir. Samir over to Carter Dudrill. Trying to get by two Frontier players. Karen Bright kicks it over to Devin Niles. Trying to go down the sideline. Kicks it over to Brady Birch. And it's kicked out of bounds by, pretty sure that was Gabe Raposa. Javier Sims with it. Javier over to Carter Herbert, who tries to get into the box. I think it was Daytar that cleared it there. And Karen Bright kicked it up bounds at around the halfway line. Thrown by the Eagles. Booted downfield. Javier gets it to the center of the box. Javier trying to get, and it's out of bounds, so it'll be a corner. Taking the corner will be Joe Boyer. Big opportunity here for the Eagles. Joe Boyer gets it in, and no back collects. Fernando trying to get to the ball, fighting over Carter Dudrill. Over to Javier. Back to Carter. And now Gabe Zellin with it. Now Carter Herbert with it. Joe Boyer now. Joe Boyer over the Carter Dudrill. Shot on goal, and it goes over the top. But
Also, other one has 2
the Eagles are staying consistent on offense. Not really trying not to give Frontier many chances, but we'll see if that can change. So Karen Bright kicks it downfield. Devin Niles trying to go up the sideline. He's tripped up. Karen Bright will take the free kick for Frontier. Headed by the Eagles, and it looks like it'll go out of bounds. But Frontier will have a corner. Looks like Devin Niles is going to take it. Oh, God. No, no, no. The Eagles Carter to drill with it. Daytar over to Fernando. Or no, not Fernando, sorry. Connie. Devin Niles over to Daytar. Over to Tronhe. Tronhe kicks it downfield. And now Carter Herbert kicks it, tries to get into Mateo Navarro. Carter Herbert with it. Over to Gabe Zellin. Over to Gavier. Joe Boyer kicks it into the box, and Nobab collects. Nobab kicks it way downfield. Thrown there by Matt Bakis. Over to Gabe Zellin. Over to Samir. Now Carter Herbert trying to get the ball. Back to Gabe Zellin. Looks like Joe Boyer tried to kick it downfield. Carter Herbert kicks it downfield, but David Patanil intercepts. And Griffin Foskett collects for the Eagles. The Eagles will have a free kick.
It was the girl that showed up.
Nice shot on goal, and it's going to be a goal by Carter Dudrill. So the Eagles taking it 1-0. So they're very excited. So Fernando kicks it over to Karen Bright. Looks like they want to get that goal back.
Easthampton goal scored by Carter Dodrill, assisted by Carter Hebert.
So Karen Bright will have to take the free kick. Kicks away in, and it's going to go a little wide right of the goal. Frontiers. Looks like the Eagles are gonna. They may try to add on to their lead, but also they're gonna play more defensively now that they have a 1-0 lead. Fernando trying to get to the ball. Payne Slosky making some nice moves on the ball. Finally runs into some defenders and just kicked way out of bounds. Good clearance there by Joe Boyer. David Pantanal throws it in. Carter Dodrill made some nice moves on the ball. Daytar with it. Over to Tyler Dubril. Kicks it downfield. Trying to get it to Brady Birch. Fernando over to Brady Birch. The Eagles. They've been doing a great job of clearing the ball whenever Frontier gets close. Johnny Sun making a move on the ball. Over to Fernando. Over to Devin Isles. And slide tackles, and it will go to bounds. So Devin Isles will have a throw in. Throws it into Fernando. Javier Sims with it. Looks like there was a push off. Karen Bright. Over to Fernando. Devin Niles over to no, Frontier ball, a corner kick. And it will be kicked by Devin Niles. Devin Niles kicks it in. And Ethan Merowitz. Well, Frontier getting back into the box, or trying to at least. David Pantanal. Karen Bright with it. He's tackled. David over to Peyton. Back to David. Over to Chani Sun. Chani over to Datar. Datar. Over to Tyler DeBrio. Tyler over to Devin Isles. Back to Tyler. Good side tackle there by Gabe Zellum. And it's kicked out of bounds by Joe Boyer. Tyler DeBrio will have a throw in. Throws it in, tries to get it to Brady Birch. It's headed by the Eagles. Karen Bright with it. Trying to get back into the box. Samir. Good slide tackle there by Brady Birch. It goes out of bounds. Matt Seacard's going to throw it in, or actually no, Samir is going to throw it in. Samir throws it in. Chani with it. Over to Dwight. I'm sorry, Karen Bright. It looks like it's going to be kicked way out of bounds and be an Eagles goalie kick. Frontier Bank all of a sudden being very offensive, but they haven't had really many shots on goal as the Eagles have been playing very good defense. That out of bounds, and Javier Sims will throw it in. The Eagles with it. Now Frontier. Brady Birch on it. Joe Boyer trying to get out of there. Kicks into Brady Birch. Finally they get it out of there. Datar over to David. David. Over to Peyton. Peyton over to Karen. Chani Sun making a good move on the ball. Makes another nice move. Slide tackles it, and looks like Carter Herbert's going to get a warning from the referee as he was talking back to the ref. Kieran Bright kicks it in. Matt Seacard with it, and it's going to be it's going to be a corner kick. Nope, it's going to be a goal kick. Matt Vegas taking a another Brady trying to get to the ball. Kicked out of bounds, so Frontier's going to have a throw in. So DeBrio's going to throw it in. Throws it into Datar. Datar kicks it over to David. David gets rid of it. Over to Matt, trying to go down the sideline. Doing a very good job. Kicks it in. So DeBrio trying to get back into the box. Headed by Matt Seacard, but it goes nowhere. Now it's going the other way. Payne kicks it back to Noah Babb. Around 22 minutes left to play. It's going to be a throw-in by Javier Sims. Gabe Zellum with it. Tyler DeBrio over to Chani Sun. Now Dwight Bonk. The Eagles could have a chance here to score. Shot on goal, wide right. Karen Bright kicks it way downfield. Joe Boyer, and he just kicks it out of bounds. Brady. Daytar. Tried to get over to the Chinese son. Karen Bright kicks it downfield. Trying to get to the Devon Isles. Dylan Martin's going to come on for Matt Seacard. Around 20 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Karen Bright kicks it in, and Griffin Foskett collects for the Eagles. He throws it downfield. Fernando kicks it over to Dylan Martin. Has some fresh legs on the field, and he'll go out of bounds, be another goalie kick.
Jump on this, Red. Come on. Let's go, David.
Taylor DeBrio throws it in. Gabe Zellen over to Joey Boyer. Makes a nice move on the ball. Now Carter Dodrill with it. Tyler DeBrio trying to. Oh. The free kick. Karen Bright kicks it into the box. Headed almost an own goal. Looks like Dwight Bach will try to come on for Frontier. Dwight Bach will come on. And off comes the field. It will be Devon Isles. David Pataneo. Over to Peyton Solosky. Over to Tyler DeBrio. Tyler trying to get it to Brady Birch. Makes a nice move on the ball over to Dylan Martin. And nothing comes over on it. David Patanano with it. Around 17 minutes left to play. And he will have a throw on. Doesn't Johnny Son. Daytar trying to get it to Fernando. Tyler Dubriel with it. Javier Sims gets it to Carter Dodriel. Now Mateo Navarro with it. And Tyler kicks it out of bounds. So Mateo will have a throw-in. And oh, it's off of. Wow, another shot, and that will be a goal. So a couple shots on the goal. Looks like Frontier will have a player down. Looks like it's Payne Slosky. So the Eagles score. So as the Frontier plays down, we're gonna take a quick break. All right, so welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. The Eagles scored a goal, and looks like Payne Slosky, who was injured most of the season.
Easthampton goal scored by number 7, Carter Hebert, assisted by number 3, Ethan Merowitz.
So the goal was by Carter Herbert. So the Eagles now lead 2-0. Some pushing and shoving going on, so around 15 minutes off the play, and Frontier's down 2-0. And who came on the field for Frontier is Jack Storm. Fernando tries to get it to Dwight Bonk. He gets to the sideline before it goes out, keeping it from going on out of bounds. Jack Belcher time with it. Daytona with it. Kicks it over to David. It's headed and it keeps, or well, no, it's headed out of bounds, and now Dylan Martin will have a throw-in. Karen Bright kind of takes a shot on goal. It falls into no one, and it's goal for Frontier as Tyler DeBriel scores and assisted by Karen Bright. So it's not over for Frontier just yet, as now it's 2-1. And that's just what Frontier needed. Carter Dodrill. Tyler DeBriel trying to make a chase on the ball as he just scored that last goal. Goes into the stands. Tyler's going to have a throw in.
Scored by number 13, Tyler DeBriel, assisted by number 8, Karen Bright.
Trying to check back to these Javier Sims with the Eagles. Frontier really trying to get onto the attack. Headed by Jack Storm, but it's going to go the other way. Kicked out of bounds. Gabe Zellin with it for the Eagles. It's kicked out of bounds, and it will be another Eagles throw-in. This time by Ethan Merowitz. Coming on the field will be Javier Sims. And taking the seat on the bench will be Jack Beltran. Carter Herbert with it, making some nice moves on the ball. Karen Bright kicks it over to Brady Birch, trying to take control over it. Dylan Mark kicks it downfield, trying to get it to Dwight Balk, but runs into a couple of the defenders. No Bap collects for Frontier. Tyler DeBriel throws it in for Frontier, throws it into Datar. Datar over to David, back to Datar. Datar boots it downfield. Kick downfield. Mateo tries to get the ball. Datar makes a nice move on the ball. Tyler DeBriel. Kicked out of bounds by Matt Bakis. Dylan Martin throws it over to Karen Bright, who had the last assist. Kind of another bobbled ball, and almost for Frontier. Kind of bobbled by Griffin Voskin. That was how the last goal came to be for Frontier. Jack Storm kicks it over to Dwight Balk. Gabe, and now Fernando with it. Now Griffin Foskett comes up with it. Dylan Martin with it. Now Carter Dodrill with it for the Eagles. Now Mateo Navarro with it. Tries to kick it in. Mateo, another shot, and it's wide right. Around 9:30 left to play. Frontier still trailing 2-1. Corner kick. Frontier now with the free kick. Karen Bright will take it. Waiting to come on the field is Matt Seacard and Devin Niles. Oh, Dwight Bach could have a shot on goal, and it's deflected, and they get out of there. Good opportunity, though, for Frontier. Because time's dwindling down. And Carter Herbert over to Carter Dodrill. Over to Gabe Zellen. They just keep passing back and forth. Joe Boyer over to Gabe Zellen, making some nice moves on the ball. Now Brady over to Fernando. Over to Dylan Martin. And booed in by Karen Bright. Frontier trying to have a chance. Tyler DeBrue trying to make a nice move on the ball. Still waiting to come on the field is Matt Seacard and Devin Miles. Around 6 minutes left to play. Carter Herbert. The Eagles, they just want to wind this clock down. Owen Babb with it. Owen. Now, Karen Bright. shot, and it just goes, it hits off the crossbar to the
Your hand was in
field goal post. Corner headed by Tyler DeBrio, headed by Dylan Martin, and Dwight trying to get to it. Gabe Zellen. Mateo, shot on goal, saved by Noah Babb, but oh, and he jumps on the ball. Owen made another good save there, but only 3:45 left to play in this game, and Frontier still trailing by 1. Brady Birch over to trying to get it to Dwight. Trying to get it into the box, and the Griffin Foskett comes up with the ball. He kicks it way downfield. Chani Sun with it. Chani over to Brady Birch, who was tripped up. Karen Bright trying to get to the ball. He stops from going out of bounds. Trying to go down the sideline. Around 2:50 left to play. Frontier really needs an opportunity to tie it up and make this game go into overtime. But I don't know if this will happen. It's kind of kicked out of bounds. Finally, Devin Niles and Matt Seacard come on the field. Off comes Dwight Bonk and Fernando. Frontier with 2:20 left to play. Their chances are dwindling. They're just going to try to waste this clock. Owen Babb kicks it downfield. And they just kick it out of bounds, or try to kick it out of bounds. Devin Niles with it. Over to Matt Seacard. It's kicked out of bounds. Matt Seacard. Now we're under 2 minutes left to play. Matt over to Devin, but Karen Bright over to Chani Sun. Back to David. Over to Datar. Over to Matt. And now Mateo Navarro making a nice move on the ball. Matt Seacard, this could be one of the last opportunities for Frontier to score, and it goes out of bounds. So I think we probably have around 45 to 30 seconds left to play. Joe Boyer throws it in, and it'll be Karen Bright with it. Trying to get to the ball. This Frontiers with their last hopes, and that's going to be a foul, and that will be the game. So the Eagles winning the Western Mass quarterfinals, and that will be it. So the Eagles winning 2-1. This is Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host, Tom Albert, joined with Megan Self, Alec Eckel, and the FCAT camera crew. This has been a good season for Frontier, and we'll see you guys next time.